You know what?
Hi
All
everyone.
in.
Welcome back to Dungeons and Death Saves. This week we're jumping back into our GURPS campaign, Vanguard. I'm Dane Brancato. I'll be your game master for today. And a little fun fact, little lore drop about the world is that birthdays are very much celebrated the same way, with the slight exception of people that aren't allowed in the city getting a slight discount on a ticket to ride the train into the city for a day. Fun little thing.
It's 10%. It just covers tax.
It covers tax, but the conductor does get some of the staff to walk down the train and start singing to you on this train ride, where people are stuck in the room and cannot leave and have to listen to it.
God,
So
it's
that's
like
fun.
that fight with the girl singing Moana.
It's yeah, let's
That
just,
sounds like a great prompt for a fun fact.
yeah.
Birthday theme.
Birthday.
I need to pull up the list to know who goes next.
Birthday?
I believe it's if it wants
Sam.
to load. There we go. Sam, you're up first. I'm so prepared today.
We really got to talk about these prompts before we get rolling because I never have time to think of anything before we go.
I had docs
everybody.
made for Zephyr.
I love that. My name is Samantha McGinley. I remembered. And
the thing.
I said the thing. And I am playing Rini Hoshino today, the lovable little criminal gamer. That's it. I guess I'll make something up for my birthday, for her birthday. Fun fact. Most of Rini's birthdays were not very great.
Oh,
They were celebrated in the hospital.
that's sad.
Yeah. Well.
True.
Well, my name's Drew Borden. I'll be playing Kolt Candelaria, the barmaster. I'll say for his birthday, that is the only day out of the year that he closes the bar.
Not
Because
even for
he
Christmas?
wants to enjoy.
Not even for
No.
Christmas.
Is Santa real in this world?
Yes.
Jesus?
Without a shadow of a doubt.
He definitely opens the bar but dresses as Santa for Christmas.
Yeah,
Aw.
that's cute. Okay.
Connor.
Hi, my name is Connor. I'm Distracted McGinley.
Sorry,
I
not my
am
fault.
playing-
We're talking
I am
characters.
playing Casper Sky, the lady who likes to have a gun sword because it's cool, and who moves really fast. We know, this is the thing. Her birthday traditions are virtually non-existent because she doesn't think it's a particularly important day.
No. At least not everyone's been sad. Julia, you're up.
Hi. My name is Julie Risto, and I play our lovely, happy-go-lucky ray of sunshine, Dante Beaky. And his birthday... birthday.
Yeah.
He typically really hated his birthday because it was like this big family event where everyone would like gather around, sing happy birthday, and just like it was a time to like reflect and be with family. And he used to really hate it because he thought it was super cheesy. But this year he experienced his birthday alone in the hospital.
Twins.
Wow, they should bond.
That's crazy.
Oh, they should-
Oh, they will. They
should.
will.
Shouldn't
Max.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maxwell Williams. And in this campaign, what's my name? I play Emmett Darrowfell, our soon-to-be Doctor Extraordinaire of everything. Fun fact about his birthday is he usually keeps it pretty simple. It's usually him, his mom, and like a cupcake kind of style because they don't really have money for the the whole cake, but a little sweet treat with a single candle vibe. And they usually just spend the day together.
That's cute. I like that. And last but not least, I want everyone to just give a nice little round of applause, because we do have a birthday here.
No, don't say anything.
Aaron.
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy
Birthday.
Heck yeah! And it evolves.
Isn't that a throwback to
Leave me alone.
Udvin?
Leave me
Birthday.
Oh, it is!
Yeah! That's what I was doing.
I forgot.
We
Of
have
course
fun here.
Max laughed.
Aaron, you wanna talk about your character?
Yeah. So hello, I'm playing Edison Montour, the disgruntled government hire. And I think his most memorable, I guess his most noteworthy birthday would be his parents' gift to him was passing down the family workshop, vehicle workshop to him, which he ultimately turned down to his younger brother, so he could pursue his own dreams.
That's nice. And
That's nice.
he did he achieve his dreams
No,
before the incident?
No, he
The
didn't.
incident.
no, he did not.
Okay.
He hasn't
Well,
yet.
And maybe he never will.
Maybe he never will.
all right.
Yay.
Well, let's just jump right into it, huh, guys?
Jump.
Let's just
Jump.
jump right into it.
Jump in.
So last session, everyone arrived, and Dante for their first day in the Vanguard, orientation day. Casper took coffee orders, and seemed to make a note that this would be a reoccurring thing. And everyone started their morning routine and gathered around, where they were taken to the outside plaza and were given an orientation ceremony in which they were introduced to, I've got the names. I went too high up. They were met with the CEO of the Aegis Corporation, Elias Thorne, and the 5 captains of the Vanguard, head captain Thad Arison, which they have already become accustomed with, the head captain of the Duelists, whose name is Daryl Matthews. Then we had Professor Andrew Stern, leader of the research and development team. We had it got deleted. We had Agent Ron Wilson, leader of the recon branch, and Dr. Stella Gray, leader of the support branch.
Who is
From
coming
there-
for my brand?
Who is coming for
For my hot girl brand. For Connor's hot
The
girl
color,
Yes.
everything. She's
Yeah,
my
it's true.
brand.
Oh, I did have her in green, didn't I?
She's in green. She has long black hair. It's like, what?
Yeah, Connor. Casper's like.
Did I say black hair?
You did.
I did.
You definitely did, because
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
she does.
Casper is
Yeah.
like not having this at all.
Like,
You may have said dark.
I'm
hair.
hot.
I said dark hair. I was thinking like a dark brown, but
Okay, well that kind of helps.
it's like legally distinct.
It's kind of
Casper.
different, I guess.
Kind of, I guess.
coming for
And,
you
like-
and Rini.
She
Cool.
wears glasses, so it's a little different. But after orientation, they were all given their first mission from head captain Thad, and it was he called it family bonding. He basically ordered all new recruits to spend the day with their teams, getting to know each other. And then as they were walking away, told them, by the way, your squad names are due by the end of the day. very like last second blow. But he let everyone go off and do their own thing, and we're gonna pick right up as the groups are dispersing. Each group is kind of finding their squad members in the mass of people, and kind of like grouping back up and coming up with plans. So we're gonna jump right in there.
Sweet.
Time for family bonding. Bond with me, Jimmy.
Bond
Bond.
with me.
Bond with me, Jimmy. Order us a pizza.
For a delicious dinner meal.
I'm uncomfy.
Yeah.
So we can just go anywhere?
Yeah, well, you guys
Together.
are grouping back up. Yeah, figure out what you're gonna do. If you need suggestions, you have Pib. You can potentially run into, if you want to hunt down Squad 3, since they owe you a drink, you could do that. You have, as long as you do something together, the world is your oyster. This session is Dane's improv practice.
So, just first off, did we decide our squad number? Are we still gonna be 7 or 8?
Yeah, thought
I
we
still had you guys as 8 currently.
I forgot it was 8 because we had the weird number
it's-
thing.
Oh yeah.
But we decided 8.
I do like 8
because-
though.
I can't do Squad 7 and just blatantly rip off more media, but
8 works.
I am indifferent. I don't think Dante really cares.
Yeah.
He's in hell either way.
yeah.
Let's name it Dante's Hell.
Dante's
More like
Inferno.
Dante's
Dante's
Inferno. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
You laugh like I didn't do that on purpose. You all
No,
laugh
I
like I didn't
figured
do that
you
on
would.
What
purpose.
happened?
I figured
We
you
can't-
would.
We can't rip off other media. We just said this.
Sorry.
Damn it,
What about-
Julia!
This is
What
before
about-
this talk.
You
about
can't
Dante's
rip
Hollow?
off centuries old literature either. It's all media.
It's in
Oh,
the
that's my
public
English
domain.
teacher.
Yeah, I'm like, it is public domain now.
Yeah.
That's true.
No,
Then we
I-
can do
I'm not- I'm not saying like from a copyright standpoint.
But the game isn't.
This is out of
and that's the
principle.
one that we're quoting.
It's the principle of the thing.
Anyway, so you guys are basically left as these groups are dispersing, or finding each other and figuring out where they're gonna go.
Well,
You
what do
like
y'all?
bowling?
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 Yes.
Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Sam wasn't sure if that's what you said.
I don't know if I've ever been bowling.
Me either.
I have also never been bowling, but I am told that other people enjoy bowling.
I'm not allowed in the bowling.
Is this an antiquated activity?
Did you just say you're not allowed in the bowling
do?
alley? What'd you do?
What could you have possibly done in a bowling alley?
Okay. Picture a guy with gravity powers
Wow.
In bowling alley.
in a bowling alley.
Like that's just all Dante gives them. He'll just repeat it if they ask.
I mean, maybe
I'm not allowed.
maybe we just grab like a pizza at the bowling alley,
What? I mean,
and like some
Right.
people can bowl, and
bowling.
Wait,
I mean,
allowed
surely
in the
they're not going to
bowling
ban
alley,
you from
or-
building. They just don't want you to.
I
Are you not
mean,
allowed 50,
Oh,
500 feet within?
I also have.
You have a bar, right?
I have a bar.
Oh well, let's go to your bar.
You have
It
bowling
isn't-
at your bar?
I don't have bowling, but that's a good that's a good suggestion.
There's like the small bowling. It's like
9-pin.
One of
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
down here
Ski ball?
bowling ball.
uh-huh.
Skee
ball.
Also ski
That's
ball.
an entirely
Imagine
different
skee
sport.
ball, but bowling.
Okay, I've imagined
So
it.
bowling?
Ski bowling.
I've imagined it. It
Can we go to
sucks.
the
Moving
bar,
on.
please? I'm
Ball-
already
ball
wearing
bowl.
on my very thin amount of patience.
Bowling.
Ball hole?
Ball.
Bowling.
So are we?
I have a bar.
Like crying
Um,
profusely.
yeah.
Okay, so lead the way.
Oh. Is Pip coming with us?
Would you
Yeah.
like me to?
Where are you confined to?
Uh,
Yeah.
yes? No?
Can you go like out
I
of
don't know.
out of the upper city?
I've never tried it.
Oh, I don't want you to break, Pib. Maybe you should stay here.
Surely
I'm
they
sure.
wouldn't make one.
I'm sure it wouldn't be a problem.
This Pib just hasn't been out. There are other Pib. They go places.
But like,
That's true. I have never been.
So
And
you're
since you guys have
uncultured,
been,
Don't.
I'm a newer
start
model.
the process.
And since you guys had me download the sentience and
Pretty well.
mortality upgrades,
No, you didn't ask.
I haven't
Nobody
tested that.
Get a
Well,
I'm not sure what'll happen.
worth a
I'm
shot,
sure
I
it'll be
guess.
fine.
Let's get going.
After all, as long as the base unit isn't completely destroyed beyond repair, I'll be fine.
That's foreboding.
Okay.
Anyway,
Is it?
that's foreboding.
Okay.
How so?
All right, time to go.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
get it.
let's head down there and
Also, Pib is small. Like, he probably goes up to maybe Rini's knee. Like, he's a little guy.
Kind of how I imagined him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just like BD8 size, if not a little bigger.
I can show you exactly what I think that Pib
does
reminds
Pib, do you record everything?
I mean, I am programmed to record combat data if asked to, but it's not like I have a camera on.
So you
So
don't
that's
send
wire.
all the data back
like-
to base.
No, like audio or camera recordings.
Not
They're
unless
asking if they
requested.
report illicit activities.
I mean, I just care for the privacy of my patrons.
And
Yes,
whatever
that's
they do.
very important.
No, I don't record per se, unless someone has given me the directive, and so far no one has done so.
Fantastic.
Okay.
No recording.
Are you a mandatory reporter, Pib?
Only if you were talking about hurting yourself and or someone else. No.
You're not a narc, are you?
You're a dirty narc.
Are you cool,
Loading
Pib?
narc definition.
Are you cool?
No, I'm cool.
I'm
No,
so
I won't
cool.
put you to sleep.
No, I'm not a rat.
Okay,
Hmm.
that works for me.
Fair
I'm
enough.
not a narcotic nor a narcoleptic.
I just realized that's what you meant by I won't put you to sleep. I was like, what does that have to do with anything?
So, where will we be heading then?
To the your bar, right?
Undercity, the
GPS loading.
I called it the
Candelaria.
Candelaria, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Follow me.
Oh,
Oh, I
And,
mean, you can all,
Oh, you're just...
Oh.
okay, we'll follow him. Then.
He's
Actually,
just gonna
wanna see where
start
he goes, yeah.
rolling.
Does it lead properly to his establishment?
does it go
Yeah.
by roads? Did it choose
So-
like a driving
Does it take
GPS?
weird back roads? Oh my
Pib
God,
kind of rolls towards the train station. And as you approach the train station, you see, as obvious, trains running back and forth throughout into the city, down into the undercity. You also see the Vanguard logo on a platform that just goes out and stops, like just ends. You see a couple Vanguard members put on, like veterans that you didn't see at orientation, put on their suit, say something about patrol, fist bump, and then swan dive off this platform.
Done.
Are we doing that?
Yeah, Dante's already got his suit on.
I'm doing that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No shot.
Well, someone needs to carry this unit then, because
Come here, babe.
fall damage is real. Oh, thank you.
Is there a stairmaster for the
He just
elderly or
rolls up
something
to
like
you
that
and
here?
puts his arms up like uppy.
That's not what a
Just put them on his
stairmaster is.
shoulder.
Oh, what is that called?
Stairmaster
That's an
is the
exercise.
next
Escalator.
An
Ah.
escalator.
No, what are those like seats that like slowly bring?
I was
no.
just gonna say that.
Oh,
Like the
See
thing from
on
Up.
the stairs.
but I do love the idea of having a stairmaster for the
Yeah.
elderly so that they don't actually go down. They just keep going down. They stay right there, right where I
Right where
left.
you
There's-
need them.
And a Mariglide Rubex AC.
I'll get there
stair
shortly.
lift for $2,500.
A stair lift. That's
It's
what it-
only
yeah.
2,000.
2,500.
Hey, I could afford that. I know what I'm doing this weekend.
Ow.
Anyway, so you all walk to the edge as you suit up. Dante, you've done this.
Mhm.
This is your preferred way to travel, if anything. But for everyone else, you've seen Vanguards fly into the city, and you've seen a couple on like trains for those that have commuted into New Ceres for work. But you've never like seen them leap off the tower before. But you all stand on the rail and do you jump?
Yeah, Dante like cracks his knuckles, and then you feel like the air around him get heavier, and just like launches off, and like
He
he's like a
would.
bullet, like falling.
Huh.
Asper does a backflip.
Love it.
She does the full like pool stance, like
We love it.
Yeah, I'll take a hesitant look and then just like put my foot out and step off.
Okay.
I think Emmett takes just a little running start, a couple quick steps, and then like a kind of a leap outwards with Pib like on his shoulder. So he's doing like the run
Donkey
forward
Kong.
leap.
Yeah.
Very anime like One Piece esque, where like the big like jump out one leg forward.
hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. What about you two? Rini, Edison, how are you guys leaping off?
They look at each other.
It's not a.
This is safe for you, right?
Sure.
Good enough for me. Can I push you?
I'm gonna. Is the floor metal?
The
floor
like the
beneath us?
platform that you're on right now? Yeah.
Yeah. Is it like paneling, or is it like a full metal
Alchemist.
sheet? I guess.
Let's say we'll say
gotta
it's starts off as a big sheet, but when you get a little closer to the edge, it turns into paneling so that it can be secured in more places.
Okay.
Just,
Yeah, he's gonna take a piece of paneling off.
What are you
Okay.
And
it's
is
bolted to the ground.
yeah. Well,
Not
magnetism.
anymore.
Yes.
All right. Give
It
me a roll for that. No, it's a small. You're just like pulling the screws out with magnetism, or how are you doing
Yeah.
it? Okay, then that's fine.
Pretty much. He's gonna take it, and he's going to try to use his magnetism, not necessarily to fly with it, but to like lift it just enough that it's kind of like gliding down with it.
Oh, that's sick.
Silver Surfer. This is
Yeah.
Like a little,
stolen IBs.
maybe like a silver. I was thinking more like a paraglider kind
Oh,
of
like,
thing. But we
sure,
could
yeah.
do a
Oh,
Silver
like
Surfer.
Fortnite.
No.
Okay, wait, I'm serious. I gotta stop. I'm sorry. I've perpetuated this problem, and I'm very sorry.
Okay. Now I'm gonna say,
Yep.
give me some kind of power roll.
What is that? 3?
For you, we'll
3d6.
say telekinesis,
3d6.
3d6, DC 14. And then Rini, while he's doing that, what do you do?
Yeah,
It
I guess
was
I'll.
10.
10? Yeah,
Yep.
you're good. You pass. It holds you.
Just so I'm clear, is this like so we can like fly with these suits, and this is just like
No.
a way to? We're all. Do we know what's gonna happen when we jump off of here? Do we
One way
have
to
an
find
idea?
out.
This is the epitome of if you saw your friends jump off a cliff.
Off a bridge.
Would you?
Would
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
also
If you
jump
don't want
off
to,
that
the
cliff?
train is there.
I
Oh, we
don't
could
wanna-
have taken the train.
Yeah, you definitely could have.
Yeah, Rini looks over
Wait,
like
do you have-
watching
Looks
everybody
over the
fall,
edge.
and she kind of just like looks to the train, and looks back, and she's like, "Don't be a wuss! Don't be a wuss! Don't be a wuss!" And then she starts walking toward the train.
Okay.
And then I think she walks toward the train, and then she's like, "Ah!" And then she runs back, and she sprints off the thing. Here she's going.
Does she jump or she just keeps running?
She jumps,
Okay.
but I think she kind of flails and goes, "Ah!"
For everyone,
Ass over tea kettle.
for everyone that was getting kind of like stylish with it, give me an acrobatics roll.
Yo,
And
who
for
invests
everyone-
in acrobatics?
And if we don't have acrobatics,
If you don't have acrobatics or you were just leaping, give me. I'm looking at the abilities.
I got anything that could work.
No.
Give me-
This is GURPS. It's still an acrobatics roll. But
Oh
you
no,
roll
you're
a
right.
D-
Yeah. It's still in acrobatics. But you roll what?
Acrobatics defaults to Dex -6.
Oh.
Jesus.
So you may have to crit.
Dex -6,
Mhm.
Yep.
Just
and I have
as
to
a-
roll below this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have to roll
Ah.
below the number. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that ain't happening. I have to.
Some of
I have
you
to get
have to
3
crit.
ones.
Yeah.
It's 2d6.
So what if I used my power?
3d6.
Oh my god.
You don't
I mean,
have
like,
to, Edison, because you used
I-
your power and you rolled.
Oh,
I had a
boy.
way to like stop my descent, but well, I guess we'll see how
Well,
how the jump
this
goes.
is just to. I'm going somewhere with this.
Okay.
This is if you're falling with style.
Yeah.
Or if you're just falling. I rolled an 11.
Okay. It could have been
My
much
acrobatics
worse.
13.
Okay. What did you roll?
Roll an 18 or something.
Sixes!
18!
I rolled
That's
I rolled a 17, so I'm right there with you.
I can't
That's
make this shit up!
That's a crit
that's-
fail.
Yeah, that's two
Yeah.
of our.
Fail.
That's our first crit fails. Both of
That's
them.
crazy.
17
I-
and 18.
I rolled a 9, so I made it.
Yep.
I rolled a 6, but I don't have acrobatics, and I needed a perfect crit, so I needed a
Okay.
3
So
Oh,
we have
okay.
one
A
fail,
four would
2
work
crit
too.
fails.
or 4.
Um,
Yeah, because a 4 is a
I
crit
would-
success, isn't it?
I would
Yeah.
like to say, because Dante is first, he will have time to look up and be like, ah, beautiful. I would like to try and save them if they're gonna fall.
I saw 3
Okay.
cinnamon rolls and my stomach dropped.
The only instance
Cinnamon
where that would
Okay.
be terrible.
You're like,
So,
I'm like, no! That's
here's how we'll do this. I want Dante, Edison, and Casper. Tell me how you guys land.
I'm crying.
You
Is there like some kind of
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should
means
mention.
of us slowing
um,
down.
You you don't know this at first, but as you're falling, your little visors or your scouters, whatever you have to give your heads up display, indicate like what's it called?
Like level 2 ground.
Terminal velocity
Yeah.
detected. Terminal velocity detected. Deploying shock reduction. So you know that the suits themselves are able to suppress a fall from a massive height. If given enough time to activate. And this is at the perfect height where by the time you reach the ground, as long as you can stick the landing, there won't be any consequences.
Yeah. So Dante, as he's falling at an incredibly fast speed, flips from high gravity to low gravity. So his feet just barely touch onto the ground.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. And then he turns around to look at the shit show going on behind him.
Mm-hmm. Edison, Casper, how do you guys land?
I think you just kind of see, depending on how slowly he's falling with the magnetism, you just kind of see him like doing little
Circle
circles
around.
down with his little paraglider
So you
metal sheet.
Link / Mary Poppins your way down.
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Love that.
And Casper, how do you land?
Asper does like 2 extra flips right before she lands, just for fun. And
I love
she maybe it was accidental, maybe it was on purpose, who can say, but there is some like fire that like erupts from just like the bottom of her feet, just a little bit, as if the friction with the air made her shoes catch on fire or something. So when she lands, there's just like a little burst of green flame.
That's cool. That's awesome. We're gonna move on to Emmett. You failed but did not crit fail. So I will give you a chance to stick the landing.
Okay.
I need you to make me give me-
Can I do something?
yeah, what do you want to
That's a
do?
Question. I would like to use my shadow binding on myself and create almost this like spider web thing. It's not gonna be graceful, but I'm not gonna smash into the ground.
Okay.
So kind of like
So-
as I get down into like the building shadows or like creeping in around me, I'm gonna try to like pull all the shadows in and essentially create a Deku style like grab onto myself and like kind of bungee cord.
That's awesome. That's so cool. I'm going to give you a choice. Since you did fail the fall, you can either... I need you to make a power roll, which for your power is...
12?
Yeah, 12.
Binding is 12 to hit, I think. Unless it's something
But
else.
give it to me with a... Give it to me with a... No, give that to me flat, and then give me a control roll with a -2.
God, where's my control?
Control should be the same, if I'm not mistaken.
I think
Connor,
control's
how-
an ideal.
What am I thinking of then?
We don't have.
I mean-
There's not like a power roll.
For control,
Each
yeah.
ability that each ability that is part of your power.
Oh,
has
control
its own-
something different. Okay, I get it now. So then, yeah, just give me...
Or are you looking for like will or something?
An
An IQ
I don't know
roll.
what I was looking for. that we were doing if the... Is there like a self-control? No. Oh my goodness. GURPS.
Is it a skill?
Basically like a curse. Oh, GURPS.
Yeah. Give me... I'm looking through your stuff. Give me, just a binding roll. With a -2.
Well, that's unfortunate. I rolled exactly a 12, so no.
Oh.
Okay. So, I'll give you the option of taking 1 point of one... What's your health? Give me... you can either take 1 point of damage, or you can expend a fatigue point to avoid the damage. But if you do that, you'll have to do something else.
I'll expend a fatigue point.
Okay. So then...
What's I gotta do?
Give me a smuggling roll. That's probably the closest
A
thing here.
smuggling roll!
What?
What's that skill?
That one's actually a 14.
Oh, I'm
For you.
aware. No, this is a... smuggling... that... No. Well, no, that is a 14.
You pass. So
I
expend
saw
that
two
fatigue
sixes and I
point.
was like, nope, that's not good. And then
You realize that you're coming in a lot hotter than you were expecting, and as your like shadow extends, you just can't get the hold that you want.
Misses me. Let's go.
So, you realize that this is going to be a pretty nasty fall the way that you're going, and you feel this thought in the back of your head that almost starts to take control for a minute, and you feel this icy hot feeling around the side of your face start to kind of take hold. And luckily, as these extra tendrils shoot out, you manage to compose yourself and not lose control of your ability, and it all resides. Now for the other two.
That
go
I'm
on.
like Spider-Man upside down in front of the rest of the group, just like
Yes.
Hey, guys!
Yeah, you were 100% going to land on your head. This is where Dante may come in, because the other two, you just dove off, didn't you, Kolt?
I like
Or how
took
did you-
took like a step like someone would,
Okay.
and then I
Yeah.
pretty much just like am falling like
Pencil
that.
dive.
Like pencil dive.
Oh my word.
So
no breaks, just like straight
Yeah.
up and down. So you're just
And then I would say, at some point, it looks like I'm like looking for something to like slow my fall or like grab onto to slow myself down, and there just isn't. So
Yeah.
that's when I start to like.
and your power is not made
No,
for
it's not
reducing
helpful
fall
in this.
damage.
No.
So
Yeah.
Dante, you see two things. You see two of
Mhm.
your teammates, one of which is someone that you haven't really interacted with much, but
Mhm.
there's no bad blood. Completely pencil diving.
Yeah.
And then once he reaches about a quarter of the way from the ground, realizes he's coming in really hot and doesn't really have a way to stop. And
There's-
you
I-
also see
Yeah, keep going.
someone that you you do know who took a leap off and didn't realize the momentum carried forward, and now we're in a faceward dive, frantically flailing her arms, sprawled out, flailing her arms as she is also heading very fast, unable to recoup herself.
God damn. Sounds like her issue. Anyway.
Sounds like someone else's problem.
I'm kidding. Gosh, okay, so like the funny part of my brain is like, can I catch Kolt somehow using parry missile weapon because he's pencil diving, but the
Dart.
the realistic part of me is like, no, I wanna try and set up a low gravity field that they
Okay.
can land in.
You can do that. Give me a.
I just know that high gravity is usually my AoE, and I would like to say that this is probably something that Dante could do before, but it has not been so kind to him recently.
Give me a. For low gravity, give me a dex roll. -2.
Okay.
Because it looks like that's the stat we tied
Yep.
light gravity to.
I rolled an 8. Okay.
Okay.
It was like 5. Great. 2. Okay. 1. Okay.
I will ask because how far back did you want when Dante was in the hospital it to knock back his abilities?
Well, it's just like things that he used to do like pretty easily. The things that made him a prodigy have come very hard to him after he
Okay.
got injured. And it's unclear if it is a physical or mental block is what the doctors have told him.
Okay. So then I will say, as you are right now, you can catch one of them. If you extend the fatigue point, you can catch them both.
Oh man, I might have to roll. Hold on.
How bad do you hate me, Dante?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I gotta roll for.
And if you don't want to extend the fatigue point, I'll let you attempt to catch the second person by giving me another dex roll, but this time at a -4.
Can I
Since
help?
it's a lot harder. Yeah, if other people want to help, they can.
I was gonna say, I think Casper is well aware of the bad blood that Dante has for Rini, so she
Sure.
would probably err to help Rini regardless
Sure.
of whether Dante tries to.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, okay, so I'm looking at his disadvantages, and one of them is duty. Haha, duty. I think
Disadvantage.
regardless of whatever, it is a disadvantage. Regardless of whatever bad blood is between them, he's still gonna try to catch Rini too. Like probably at the like the extra dex, not trying to use his ability, but like actually physically catch her. Because he's like,
Okay.
this guy I'm not gonna try to catch, I'm gonna try and like create a field for him. I'm gonna try because his brain switches into Vanguard mode and he's like, all
Okay.
business.
Are you doing the fatigue point or the field? And Casper, what are you doing to assist?
I'm doing field and then I'm gonna try to physically catch
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
Rini.
Okay. Kolt, yeah, you hit this what you would expect to be like a hard stop turns into essentially like when you jump into a foam pit. Like it kind of you go down a lot quicker than you thought you would, but kind of like slowly descends and your feet are right above the ground as you manage to regain your composure. Casper, what are you doing to help?
You can see
Are you
that
going
there's, like,
for
can I give a little
Rini
flavor
as well?
text too?
Oh yeah.
I just you can see Dante's got his hands out. He's got like a beads of sweat like dripping down his face, and like the debris in the air is like floating as he's just like concentrating. And then as soon as you hit the ground, like your feet touch ground, he's like, oh, and he's panting, but he like immediately snaps back up to look at Rini.
I love to think that since Rini took like an extra second to jump after everybody else because she started heading toward the train, you're like, good, everyone's accounted. Fuck.
Since I'm realizing since Casper has like enhanced time sense, like she can like wait like until the last second to like see what Dante is doing to respond. So I think all she's going to do is kind of wait right under him. Yes, right under him.
Cool.
To use her damage resistance to absorb some of the blow, to disperse some of the kinetic
That's awesome.
energy.
Sure.
Yeah, Dante, give me a... Looking at your skills. I'll allow either parry missile or when you have erotic art.
Don't. You're not supposed to say anything. Whoa!
Don't draw attention.
Don't draw attention
Whoa.
to. Don't draw attention to it, bro.
So exposed.
Sorry.
Spoilers.
He's a man. He's
I
a man
feel-
of culture. Is there
I
anything
feel
wrong
so
with
exposed.
or give me
Use your
give
erotic
me
art to catch her.
strength.
Oh God.
Catches her in a dip.
Yeah, it's gotta be. No, let's see. I'll probably just use, because, you know what? Because I said it, strength would be so easy.
Yeah,
It would be very easy, but I think because I said it earlier, I have to do the missile parry.
you have to parry.
I have to
missile.
parry this missile.
I gotta respect it.
Maybe this is gonna be bad. Oh no, those are low. Oh yeah, we're fine. Okay, I rolled a 9.
Yeah, your knees kind of buckle, as Rini hits your arms at terminal velocity,
Ooh,
and
my suit has had time to do the.
yep. But you're also familiar with the suit. You're strong boy, and
Not
you
real life,
manage
though.
to stop right as your arms kind of rest against someone under you. Casper.
Yeah, how are you under me? Like, in
You,
what
like,
wine
crouched?
show?
She if you've ever done like a water balloon or an egg toss, you can't just like hold your arms out and catch it. You gotta like go with it, or it's
Yeah.
gonna like shatter on impact. So she is not trying to catch them. She's just trying to disperse some of the energy. So all she is doing is standing directly under them, but all she can move quick enough to like just touch his back like before he lands.
Okay.
And then like I think what she actually does is like she moves away. She does that kind of thing, like touch, and then
It
like
draws the energy.
well, I think she
Oh.
like throws her hands behind her and turns the energy into green flame.
Ooh, that's so cool.
So yeah, I'm gonna say
Yes.
you do that, and then where the flame hits, there seems to be like a little divot in the pavement from just the force of this kinetic energy. But you all make it. No one got hurt.
Yay!
Pib is currently cradled in a shadow and looks up
In a
at Emma and
cocoon.
goes, "You did it! Good job! I forgot to mention that the suits have shock resistance. Good job
Dante,
sticking the landing, though."
Dante's holding Rini, and he just like looks down at, you know, it's like one of those things where she can see like his jaw as he like his eyes go like down at her. Take the train. And sets her down. Kind of rolls
Whoa.
his neck like, ugh.
Runs over to Emmett and kind of like hides behind him, like.
Emmett is still upside down in his shadow. Emma set Pib down.
As you all,
I'll use Rini and just like flip forward.
aw. As you all kind of recover, 3 of you catching your breath, the other 3 just kind of like happy to be at the bottom. You make your way further north following Pib as you head to the Neon District. The Neon District is, for the Undercity, it's very close to the tower base, so it's going to be more suburbia, modern day city for us in real life. Nowhere near as advanced as the city above, but nowhere near the shambles of some of the other districts further away from the tower. So you still see some neon lights shining. You see streets lined with shops and bowling alleys and restaurants, and since it is the entertainment district of the Undercity, it's all stuff that you would be familiar with should you have frequented here at some point. Kolt, you know this place like the back of your hand. These are your stomping grounds. You make your way down this road, and you see this building that almost looks like it was built around the other buildings. Some of these buildings look like they had been damaged at one point and had been repaired, but this building looks as almost it was made to fill a gap. And it has a big old sign above it that just says the Candelaria.
And I will say, if the other buildings have neon lights and things, this building certainly does not.
No.
Like, from the outside, it's how you would imagine, like, a roadside highway bar.
Does it have
I
the,
like-
like, saloon doors?
Saloon doors.
No, it doesn't have the. It doesn't have the saloon doors that you can see through, but it does have double doors that
Love that.
work like saloon doors.
I
Are
love
there
that.
motorcyclists that frequent your establishment?
Oh yeah.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you see a couple of
course.
really nice bikes up.
But they're not like Tron light bikes. These are regular.
There's one or
bikes.
two.
Yeah.
You definitely
yeah.
have some people that come from
Oh,
New
yeah.
Ceres just to partake. But yeah, there's some modern day bikes. A couple like Mario Kart bikes, but like when you're in the zero gravity section of 8 and the wheels turn inside.
Oh.
They really had to save up for those.
Those are like Undercity top of the line.
I am.
But you all are standing outside of Kolt's bar.
Well, welcome to the Candelaria.
Neat.
You. Shall we?
Yeah, let's go in.
Cool.
As we're going inside, I'll kind of explain. We've got some seating over on the right. Nice open space. We've probably got like 8 tables. Kind of a open center area. That's where the bar is. You can kind of go up, wait for your drink, talk. There's a little bit of dancing. Radio's kind of shot right now, so it's hit or miss on that. And then over to the left here, we have a little sparring pit.
A what?
A sparring pit.
In your bar?
Yeah. Where else are you gonna have one?
You know what? I
suppose.
guess I can't say otherwise. I've never been to a bar, so.
Yeah.
Is that common for all bars to have a sparring pit, or is that like a candle?
I mean,
Candelaria.
there's Candelari. It's my last name, so
I mean, I only
Um,
heard it once, so like I can't really.
yeah. I mean, they have one down the street, but it's like it's a little too high end. They got like traps and like arena things, and it's a little much. You know, this is just old fashioned brawling.
Yeah, of course.
Respect it.
Yeah, me
Uh,
too. I totally respect it.
Yeah.
So, as Colt paints this wonderful picture, and you see two unarmed guys shake hands in the center of this ring and just start punching each other, rock'em sock'em robot style. Neither one of them's like, "Oh, my camera." Neither one of them
Neither.
is
It's like,
moving
Nothing to
their.
that.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to put another warning on this video.
That happens too. Our camera system's just fucked.
Yeah, it usually happens when you don't look at Pirates Cove,
Ah.
but
You gotta crank the music rock.
Gotta
The way
crank
that
the
like
music
made
up.
me choke. I need water.
But you see one of your employees working behind the bar, and you see several patrons sitting at the bar drinking their drinks of choice. You see a couple people scattered around tables. You actually see Squad 3, your buddies from the exam, sitting at a table just kind of conversing with each other. One of them, a young man with dirty blonde hair, kind of brushed to the side, parted almost in the center, in a brown coat with fur, not in his Vanguard suit, as they've all changed back into their civilian clothes, tells this joke and everyone just erupts laughing. If you had overheard it, it was a bad one-liner. Something about a church, but
Her aim is getting better.
Do we remember his face or their names at all? I know, like, I
I do.
don't know if we actually.
did you, if you would have, you know at least 3 of them, if you would have introduced to the rest of them, you would know, the 3 that you know are, Daniel Kennedy is the leader. The injured one, Sean, that you saved, his brother Jason Loftfail, the one that had helped Emmett with bandaging people up was Hana Yamada, and the one that was helping Casper with kind of organizing people onto the shuttle at the end was Rebecca Casvallo. And finally, the one who had just told the joke with his messy blonde hair and his brown coat with fur, talking about people being in mass at church, is Leon McKinley.
I can't
And,
see what look I just gave you because I'm in another doc. But the look I just gave you, I'm sure, was very strong.
It was great.
Both of you at the same time.
You gave him
glad
the
you-
coat and named him Leon. How dare you?
And he made a thing about church.
Yeah, I love that joke. I should have seen that coming a mile away. I
Yeah,
love
no,
that
it was
fucking game.
it was great. But yeah, you kind of recognize them. They haven't seen you yet, but you see a team that is getting along and introducing and like having camaraderie.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
I can't
But there's someone
imagine.
behind the counter. I don't remember what you named your employees, Drew, so that's entirely up on you.
I only have the one name.
I don't remember either.
The head.
I don't. I just call them "Hey you."
Hey, you.
Hey.
Hey, you. What's up,
Hey.
champ?
What's up? What
Hey,
the-
buddy. Over here.
Let's say Frank.
Frank, okay. And Frank kind of
Frank was-
waves at you as you walk in. What do you guys get drinks? What's going on? What's the move?
I want to go say hi to Squad 3. And not because of Leon Kennedy. I mean, McKinley.
It was McKinney for the original draft of him, but I was like, that's too close.
That's ridiculous.
McKinney! McKinney!
You've got
You
him
you see
kidding.
Frank kind of gestures to you, Colt, as the rest of them, your party, start to kind of go do their, if they're heading to Squad 3, if they're going to get a drink. That is up to you all. This
Drinks.
camera's taking me.
Dante
off.
goes to the bar.
Drinks.
Yeah, let's get
Yeah.
some drinks.
Drinks.
Drink.
If everybody else, Reenie's leaning into peer pressure today, so I guess if everyone
I think
else
it's
gets-
Reenie and Emmett. It's Reenie and Emmett at the back. Like Emmett has walked into this space and immediately is uncomfortable. It's like people.
People.
Oh, I gotta switch to music.
See, Dante would be that if he cared, but he doesn't.
Well, and you see, there's the root of the issue.
Yep. There you go.
anxiety is.
Emmett will look over to Reenie and be like, do you want a drink? It might help.
Are you allowed to drink?
How old are you?
Probably not. Oh, I'm old enough to drink. I'm old enough to. I'm like, I think I
Okay,
made her
okay.
like 20. I made her in her 20s. I think she's 22. I know she's in her younger 20s.
But
Yeah,
she's
I
ill.
believe she is.
But she's
she-
very
but she-
ill.
But she's ill.
But she's
And
ill.
she's on
Which I don't.
specific medication.
Yeah,
She's-
and I don't
she's
think
down
she's
with
just.
this
I don't
sickness.
think she's disclosed to the party that she's ill. At least not like
Mm-mm.
at ill. So she's like, "Oh, that stuff's not good for you. I'm good. I'm not gonna."
I mean, it's
I'm
not
gonna
supposed to
pass.
be good for you. It's
Yeah.
I think that's the appeal of it.
Thanks, babe.
Babe, do you have a drug mode?
Pip, you're a bad influence.
Downloading
alcoholism-
alcoholism.
It's so. It's
Whoa,
not.
whoa.
It's okay, Emmett. You have a drink. I'll just I'll get drunk on socialization by talking to Squad 3. So
Give me a water on the rocks.
Reenie, you're being weird.
milk, hardest milk you got, please.
It's just Bailey's.
I was gonna
That's
say,
what
like,
it would
they
be.
can serve hard milk.
Hard milk.
And by that, I just mean you got water.
It's just
Or, like,
curdled.
Fermented.
Yeah, but it's a
Yeah.
little brown.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
I'm gonna pass. I don't need a drink. Thank you, though. I'm just gonna.
I promise it's safe.
Well,
It's-
boss, we have a batch of water, and you look behind and you see a pitcher that is full of ice that is just slowly melting.
That.
It should
I'll
be
take
should be
that.
ready pretty soon.
Here,
I'll
Okay.
take that
I
whenever
can-
it's ready. Keep me in
I can-
mind.
I can expedite the melting process.
Can you? That'd be
Get a glass of
huge.
ice cubes.
Glass
That's her
of ice
whole
cubes, all right.
shit.
And it just like crumbles in, and it's like really loud as you're pouring like ice into this big glass. It just slides it down the bar towards you. Who wants to proceed first with their things?
Everyone else is getting a drink, so I'll wait to interact till people get drinks.
All right.
But I'm not getting a drink.
I think I'll actually step behind the bar and make all of our drinks.
Oh, I mean, boss, you don't have to do that.
No, it's fine. They're with
What
me.
a guy! What a guy!
What a guy! Everyone, look at this guy.
I got my boss. What a guy.
Everyone give
I-
a cheer for my guy.
By the way,
My
boss,
guy said he's paying for drinks. Isn't that great? What a guy.
when you get a minute, I'd like to talk to you about having Fridays off, which to you means that someone is asking to speak to you.
Oh,
You would know this.
yeah. Give me a second. Let me
Yeah, no
do
rush.
some of this, and then I'll meet you in the back.
Awesome. Yeah, cool. And he finishes up what he's doing, gives a couple patrons their drinks, and walks over to a staff-only room.
So what do y'all want?
Maybe a double Jack and Coke.
Yeah,
We're just like, shit.
I don't need to do this for a double Jack and Coke. 'cause I'm gonna
Yeah,
do it
it's
anyway.
usually a straight pour, but you know, if you want to get
Yeah.
fancy with it, I mean, I guess it's your bar.
Listen, trust
Usually shaking caffeinated drinks Not the best.
Yeah, this
move.
usually goes really well. Well, but you could chill the Jack and then pour the Coke over top.
That's true.
No, I'm actually just shaking the Jack and then I'll
Just the
pour it in with. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's not a shaker, it's just the bottle.
yeah.
It's just the full bottle.
We're aerating the whiskey. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah.
Okay. Well, what's everyone else ordering as Rini is doing what she's doing?
What's your recommendation?
Well, we got a couple of different. What do you like?
She kind of like looks up. I like. I'm not sure.
Do you want to get drunk?
What a
She's like
question.
scanning everyone else for like their reaction to this, and I assume there's very little reaction. I will try that.
Okay. Anybody else?
I've been like sitting here racking my brain for drinks that I think Dante would legitimately ask
Same.
for, and it has been like a nightmare.
I could just make you something. Just tell me if you want to get drunk or not.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Da, 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 da. I think Dante takes a moment. He's been like watching the fist fight going on. Like he's very interested in that. And then when Kolt asks, he will kind of over his shoulder, gin and tonic, more gin than tonic.
Okay.
I forget the name of them. What are those? They're basically slushies.
I get what
I
you're
don't know
talking
why. I
about.
thought you were gonna say like glitter
Yeah.
bomb or something.
Give me a glitter bomb.
No, they're like
fancy
kind of
topping.
like slushy smoothie kind of things, but they're alcohol.
Yeah.
Margarita.
Like they're like,
Yeah, frozen margarita.
Yeah,
I didn't know
okay,
there
I
was a
can do
special
that.
name for it or not.
Well,
I mean,
like,
you
that's
know,
with
I like the
tequila.
one- Yeah.
Or a boozy
Or like-
slushy.
Yeah.
Or like
Or
a
there's a
daiquiri.
bushwhacker.
We love a bushwhacker.
Or a
Love a
strawberry
bushwhacker.
daiquiri.
We'll take a bushwhacker.
like a
Okay.
like a pretty
You
big
see him
one.
I
getting
don't
in a
like the
trench
name.
coat, walk over. No, I'm just kidding.
I hardly know them.
Yeah. I'm gonna go grab some supplies from the back, and then I'll be right back. And I'll go back.
All right.
I will.
Do you need a hand with anything?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Hey,
I'll-
get him that Friday off.
Of course I will. I'm gonna go back, make these drinks really quick. Once that door is closed, I'll get the supplies for the normal drinks. And then I'm going to.
normal.
I want to get the. Can I burn an FP point? And to transmute. I guess this would be poison into alcohol. And just spit in Dante's drink.
Why?
Well, that would be because my
What are
My
you doing
spit.
to him?
is my poison, but I can use an FP point to turn that into something that makes you drunk.
I forgot you can do that. Yeah,
Oh.
go for it. Burn
So
that
you just really
FP
want
point.
Dante drunk.
That's
Wow.
Oh, no!
And I did roll to prank somebody today, and my target has
Oh my
I forgot
god.
about that. No. Yeah, you
As-
could totally do that. That's awesome.
As it must
Spitting
be a
his
dangerous
drink.
target.
It must be a dangerous target.
Oh my
Oh, this is a
God.
dangerous
Frank,
target if they find
on
out that you
Dante.
spit in his
That's-
drink.
That's funny.
And
That's crazy.
I'll make a. Oh yeah, I'll make a frozen margarita for Casper, and get that bushwhacker ready for Edison.
Awesome. So we're gonna follow Kolt. I don't know if we're gonna have time for combat today, so we'll do what we do and we'll figure it out. But we're gonna follow Kolt as he goes into this staff-only room, walks past Frank as he's just going through inventory, and walks down to his office. As you enter the door, you see a man in a trench coat. He's wearing a turtleneck under it. Very, very stubbly beard. He's got messy, dark hair that's starting to gray a little bit. And he's just smoking the cigarette in the corner. And he goes, well, if it isn't my favorite customer, how you doing, Mr. Candelaria?
Doing great. What can I do for you?
We gotta talk business. You know this man to be, what was his name? Ender Dracon.
They're Dracon.
The Ender Dragon.
Yeah.
What?
He's in my establishment.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah, I got this guy came in, destroyed my egg. No.
He took it.
I was just,
Chicken jockey.
I came in, it's time for the monthly shipment, but
Yeah.
we gotta talk business, man. Things are, price is going up.
Price is going up.
Price is going up. It's getting a lot harder to procure this stuff. And I mean, it's my ass on the. Oh wait, that's not his voice. This is his voice. And I mean, it's my ass on the line. So,
Oh, okay.
gotta do what you gotta do.
I get
you know?
it now.
You know what I mean?
We went from Raws of Monsters Inc. to New Yorker.
Yeah, New Yorker fits a lot better.
All right.
It's getting hard to fucking do this shit, you know?
How much higher are we talking?
50%.
50%?
I'm putting my ass on the line out here fucking trying to get these things. I mean, you know what happens if I get caught? Bada bing, bada boom, I'm out of there.
You've been putting your ass on the line for like 2 years now, and it hasn't been a problem up until now.
They're moving things forward, you know what I'm saying? They're trying to find a cause, and they're just kind of running out of extras, and at the end of the day, you gotta look out for number one, but
I don't know if I can do 50. About 15.
45.
$25.
All right, you ball buster, I can meet you at 25. Hey, I appreciate the haggle, you know what I'm saying? This guy's a fucking businessman right here.
There's
No
nobody here.
persuasion.
That interaction right there is exactly what a reaction roll is for, by the way.
How so? For him or for
I'm
Colt?
not saying. No. He would make a reaction roll against Colt.
Oh,
They
okay.
clearly have history, so we don't.
Oh,
need
you got
to.
fast talk though.
I do. All good though. It's all good though.
That is also 3 6s. Hey, I'll take the 25, you know?
Okay.
I mean, look. All I'm saying is, I can still get you these things. It's getting a little bit harder to get them out, you know? And also keeping them under control is getting a little more challenging, you know? They're really tinkering with these things. And Lord knows that if I get caught, then
Let me remind you, you're not the only one whose ass is on the line.
yeah, but I mean, up until now, this 25% it's less so for. I mean, you're more so buying my secrecy should things go south. I'm a bit of a talker. I mean, you know that.
So now we're threatening each other.
I'm just saying it like it is out of respect for you, man. I'm just fucking telling you how it is up front, alright?
So keep that in mind next time you walk into my bar.
Next time I walk into your bar, how about this, okay? I don't want no bad blood between us, alright, Colty? How about this? Next time I walk into your bar, when I bring in the next shipment, I'll try and slip in a little something extra for you. Something like, the fucking halftime show, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that'll work.
Something like prime entertainment. And
That'll
then that
work
way you
fine.
keep the kibosh on me, I keep the kibosh on you.
That works.
Alright. Pleasure doing business with you. As always. He just has
It
this
is.
seedy grin.
Great doing business with you.
He puts out his hand.
I'll shake it.
By the way, while I have you, I heard rumors that you're dealing with the Vanguard now?
Yeah.
You in bed with the Vanguard too? Guess that makes us brothers in arms, you know what I'm saying?
It's not a permanent thing. Hopefully.
Already unhappy. Damn.
Well, you got your shit to do. I got my shit to do, so.
That I do. Try and keep a low head out there, you know, I don't want our arrangement to be getting out to people. Not that you would do that.
No, I wouldn't.
As long as you play your cards right by me, I'll play my cards right by you. Alright.
Okay.
Anyway, shipment's down. I already passed it off to the boys in the chandelier, don't worry about it.
Awesome. All right.
Well, you have a great rest of your night, and keep your head up. You never know who's listening.
You have a good
Just
night.
The
a
entire
fucking
party is
trick of the
leaned
trade.
against the door.
Yeah.
I like,
Um,
not gonna lie, I legitimately heard in my brain, keep your stick on the ice, which is a thing that they say up here.
Fucking
As-
keep your stick on the ice, you know what I'm saying?
Keep your stick on the ice.
I love.
mean, it's
New
like
York.
July,
I've
but-
never been to New York.
Exactly. Oh, isn't that obvious? I just like the
I'll-
boys.
I'll walk out of the room, and assuming Frank is still in the storeroom, I'll just say, hey, watch him as he's leaving. See if you can.
Always will, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Mr. Dracon, I can escort you out if you'd like. Hey, I know you. I'm fucking walking here. It's all right. I'm going.
Frank, you
Damn it.
gotta learn to be
I-
discreet.
Yeah. Okay. Come on.
And I'll come
You
back
know-
out with 3 drinks.
And you come out with 3 totally not spat in drinks.
3 totally normal drinks.
You pass them out, and we're gonna bounce over to Rini as she approaches Squad 3 as they're sharing in their merriment.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, the others are getting their drinks and whatnot, and she's like, okay, yeah. Fine. That's fine. Here we go. And she's gonna kind of like, she's like, you can make friends. You can do this. It's easy. It's not that hard. Hey, guys! Look.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Could you do that one more time, just for the bit?
Which part? You can make friends from there, or just
All
going,
of
hey,
it.
guys,
Yeah,
look?
just.
Okay. Sure.
This is like, this is what you hear in the bar, as this happens. So continue.
Oh, okay. And she's like, okay, yeah, you can do this. You can make friends. It's not that hard to make friends. I mean, it's fine. You can make friends. It's really okay. Here we go. Hey, guys! Look. Hi.
The music in the bar immediately cuts off as, like, right as you walk up to speak. That radio gave out. So now there's an awkward tension as you walk up in pure silence, and everyone kind of goes quiet as they hear, "Hey guys!" from across the bar. They all look up to you, and okay, and Leon kind of sits up and goes, "Hey, wait, you're the girl from the entrance exam. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah."
Yeah, she does this.
Dan was like, "Yeah, fancy running into you here. You guys are you saved Sean. Like, we are so grateful. That could have been bad."
Well, gotta look out for each other. I'm gonna walk over there, and she just kind of like
No.
heads over, so we don't have to scream across the bar. She's like, hopefully that radio kicks back in. Oh, thank God.
No, hey, oh, hey, the rest of them are here. Guys, come on. No, no, they all get up and they walk
The
over to
freaking West
your
Side
group at the
Story.
bar.
Oh,
It's like,
yep.
yeah. What? I mean, what are the odds running into you guys? Like, I am. I can't believe that you guys came in right when we needed you. I mean, Sean was gonna be a goner, but thanks to this guy over here, and he points over at Emmett, and he's like, I mean, you guys really saved him from some damage, and no way. And you see especially Hannah and Sean look awestruck as they kind of lean to the side. Is that what is Dante Ibiki doing here? Like the Dante Ibiki. Do you guys know him?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
They got bundled in with us at the in our group, and the higher ups told them to stick with us.
No way. Like, for real? Like you know who he is, right?
Yep.
He's a legend.
You gonna tell them that?
And
Yeah,
she
I'm
kind
sure
of
you
like
Want to tell him that?
sheepishly walks up to him with
Oh,
like,
wait. I don't know about
That
that.
was a joke. That was a joke.
I
Probably
wouldn't
don't want to
recommend-
talk to him.
she like
I wouldn't
looks
recommend
around.
engaging Mr. Ibiki directly.
You look back at her, and somehow she had procured like a napkin and a pen. and she like is looking right at him.
No, Queen, no, I wouldn't recommend.
What? No.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Wow.
unless you were willing to sustain injury for this confrontation, which I will be on standby
Such
if
a
you need it.
fan.
I mean,
I
you
have
only
his
live
trading
once.
card.
Yes, with their training
If it
card.
means your life.
But okay. And she
If-
kind of like sheepishly waves at Dante and walks back to the group, dejected.
If she waited for a second, he would have nodded. But
He would have nodded.
he would have nodded. But
Okay, so she kind of just like giddy walks over with the paper and the pen.
She like goes to turn, and there's like a nod.
yeah,
you
yeah,
mind?
like literally the most nondescript thing possible. Like no reading into that action whatsoever, but even just the tiniest little like.
Bree looks fucking shocked.
Do you mind?
Close his mouth.
Yeah. He kind of takes a bit of a sigh, sets down the drink that he's just about to sip, and will take will take the napkin and the pen and just scrawling letters in what looks to be a very practiced signature. Gives it back to her and gives her a pen.
Oh my god. Thank you so much.
Don't mention it.
Sean,
Ever.
can you believe this? Starstruck. Chills. And they kind of all. Jason steps forward and goes, "Hey, I mean, we promised you guys a drink. Would you be? I mean, we could cover this one if you'd like."
Oh, I'm pretty sure these ones are paid for.
Yeah.
Oh,
The owner's like on our team.
Yeah.
you guys just know everyone. Damn. Okay. Well, am I really gonna call him that? Yep. This is just a name for me, but well, that's awesome. Well, in that case, we have to go back and report our team name because we all just decided on it. So better watch out because the Stardust Crusaders are they're up and coming.
Stardust Crusaders.
You going with that one, huh?
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really neat. I like
Awesome.
that.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Don't die.
It's not in the cards.
Always so cheerful.
Well,
Possibility.
it's a pleasure running into you guys. We will get you guys that drink in the long run, so don't worry about it. But hey, maybe we'll see you guys on some missions.
Yeah.
Perhaps
Yeah,
so.
of course.
Anyway, we should probably get going. We got to report the name, and we kind of want to hit the bowling alleys before they close.
Have fun.
Oh, we were gonna think about going, but Dante's banned.
Dante. That's a story I gotta hear.
No.
Maybe
No,
another
you
day.
don't.
Are you banned from every bowling alley or just
Most.
like? Okay.
Every bowling alley I've been to.
Good luck finding a new one.
Dante's secret obsession is bowling, but can't help
He
himself
loves bowling.
from using the gravity powers.
All in. He can't help
Julia,
it.
Hard.
Ends
Julia,
up with a bowling ball either in the ceiling or the floor or through the back of the pins.
Usually
I
just out the building.
I also like the idea that he's not banned because he's using gravity powers. He's just way too into it. He
Yeah.
always plays clean.
Come
But
on!
every time he like gets in people's face, like, oh, you do it all.
You do
Another
that.
perk.
You do
I
that.
have one request.
It's Thanksgiving
One
up
of
in
these
here with all
sessions,
these turkeys. Get
can
outta
Dante's fun fact please be the story of how he got banned from bowling alleys?
We shall
One day.
see.
That would be awesome.
We shall
Um,
freaking see.
Well, so as they clear out, and you're all left to your drinks. You hear one thing from Rebecca, the one that you haven't heard speak yet. As she walks out, she goes, I'd heard something about them mentioning I thought I heard someone say something about a Hollow Knight here, but I've never. They said something about like 8 years or something since release, but I don't know. That's just a joke for me. But they do mention a Hollow Knight, and said that they never figured out what it meant.
At the bar?
Yeah, she was talking to other people, so anyone who were listening in would have heard it, but it wasn't directed towards you all.
Hollow Knight.
What the heck's a Hollow Knight?
It's just a legend people tell around here.
Oh, is it you?
No. No, I mean, I haven't gotten into a hollow since...
Why were you in a
Into
hollow? Why were you in a hollow?
I don't actually... No, I haven't been in a hollow. Ever.
I would hope not.
I feel like
So.
you would be digested.
Would have been impressive if you lived to tell the tale.
Oh, yeah, you know. I don't really know what it is. Just, you know, probably something to do with the sparring pit.
Which one?
That one.
Oh,
One that we have.
Just turn your
see.
sensor over that way, Pib.
Just it's like 45 degrees.
No, the
Pip
other
turns her
45
sensor
degrees.
that way and goes, which one?
That one.
The one in front of me, or?
Oh my gosh, Pib.
Oh. Oh.
That one.
Huh. Just kidding.
Well,
What?
What?
They seem cool, huh?
They do. I wish they had brought their bot with them. I would have loved to meet him.
Aw,
Wait, so we
Bobby.
didn't have to bring you? I thought you kind of just
I'm
followed
glad
us
that
around
you did.
everywhere. I mean, I
I'm
guess I'm
glad-
glad to have you
It's
too.
really
I'm
only
simply
on
your
this-
assist buddy. When you need me on missions, I'm here.
I was wondering why you brought him with.
Well, it seems like he wanted to come.
I appreciate it. Since downloading the Sentience update, it's been great to actually have free will.
We did
Oh.
curse him with free will, so it's probably for the best.
Yeah,
It'd
Dante's
be
like,
even more
"I
of a curse if
already-"
you took that away.
Right. Yeah.
Like a flowers for Algernon situation.
Dear God. You hope not.
So I guess now that we all have our drinks and are situated,
We gotta pick names.
It's time to commence bonding.
Yeah.
That.
Men's in bonding.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Drink and socialize and be merry, as they say.
Just for fun, I would like to say that every time that Dante goes to take a sip, like somebody says something and his head like turns.
just waiting for it.
Just take it. Loading bonding playlist.
You
No,
can always
there's
do
a-
cheers.
There's a
Why would you do the Sailor Moon song?
Do I
Oh,
do toast.
this is the Sailor Moon song that I put in the. Did you click Winged Horse with Love? You did.
Yeah, I just
You
saw had
did.
love in the name. Oh, wrong
Is
bonding.
that copywritten?
I don't know. I hope not.
Wrong bonding.
That's like that's like
Commencing proper bonding.
Commencing platonic bonding. This
why
seems
does
to
no
work.
There's a difference.
So
Did we already talk about why we're all on the force?
I'm sure it's all heroic hearsay.
I think we maybe like some of us mentioned some things, but I don't know if we've really like dove into it.
What level
Kolt.
of bond are we attempting to achieve?
The mission protocols say bonding. That's all he gave us.
So I guess it's up
This
to
is
our
a
discretion.
sensitive topic for some of us.
Simply become closer, and the mission should be considered accomplished.
We also got to come up with a team name.
That's true.
A friendship of
Yeah.
1,000 miles begins with a single step.
What if we all like did a group hug?
No.
Well, what if some of us did a
It
group
is.
hug, and then we all talked to Dante?
What if some of us did a group job and some of us watched?
A group what?
Not my good establishment.
We're not drunk enough for that.
Yeah.
I say I
Um,
just got a water, and I guess we could do like toasts, or we could do like those like fun drinking games to learn about each other.
Yeah, we could ask a question, and if you don't want to answer, you drink.
Hibbs' little wheel
Dante,
like,
you
spins it
We
up
could do
onto
like
the
like
counter.
I got a question for you.
you do like the Never Have I Ever.
Hibbs' little
were
wheel
doing
like
that when I was a
suspends
kid.
him and like launches him up onto the counter as he rolls over and grabs the pitcher. We could partake in the icebreakers.
What are those? Like,
Can we spin you?
Spin the.
Can you turn into a bottle?
I don't have bottles.
We
Do you
need
have, like, a
someone
random
asking
selector?
questions, and that's like a yeah, something like that.
a roulette. Can you download a
Download
roulette?
gambling.
Yeah.
We're only
Downloading
using part of it
gambling.
today.
Oh,
Actually,
stop ruining our
perhaps we
pib.
Hibbs' fun
Perhaps
fact:
we can-
Downloading
99%
stock
of gamblers
software.
quit right before they win it big.
perhaps we can stop abusing Pib and let Pib explore the world around us for a short while we talk.
Yeah. Bye, Pib.
Go have a
Might be
drink.
better, Yeah.
Don't
Hibb
drink.
jumps off.
Why not?
Going to explore new protocols, gambling.
Ooh.
He wheels away. Put it all on black.
Surely
don't
he
have
doesn't
any
have
money,
enough
does he?
money. Yeah, right?
Does he have
Wow.
money?
Everyone check their pockets.
He's connected
Loading
to your
squad
bank,
funds.
idiot.
Oh god.
Taking out loan in Squad's name.
We
Well,
don't
we
have
do
a
one
name
first.
yet. We don't have a name yet. We're good.
Randomizing
We're good. We're
which
good.
squad member. Pulling out loan
Listing
in
each
Rini
squad member
Hoshino's name.
individually.
My family doesn't have doctor's loans, Pib. You think I don't have medical bills, Pib?
Error. Insufficient funds. Choosing new member.
You won't notice any more debt then.
Oh my
That's
god.
true.
True.
So Pib kind of fucks off for a little bit.
Alright, bye, Pib.
All right.
Alright. Pib's gone. How are we doing this?
Does anybody have any questions for any of us?
How did you get that suit?
Questions?
Yeah, wild.
Ooh.
As soon as the questions were asked, he's gonna use
Answer
something.
drink kind of thing, or
How do you know it's that suit? Do you like recognize that it's that suit?
Not
Is
only
there-
do I recognize it, but it's the same fucking power that she tried to use on me to heal me as she fucking died in my arms. Now he drinks. The only reason
What role does that become?
To clarify,
To not be poisoned.
To clarify, typically the person who asks the question does not drink. But if we wish
Have
to
Chase
play the
already
game
downed
that
it.
way, we can.
Dante,
if they answer the
Uh,
question, you drink.
do me a
If they
favor.
don't,
yeah, what do I gotta
Drink.
roll?
Give me
Something con, probably.
It's
L.
listed as a follow-up. I don't know
Health.
if that would be a.
I'm gonna say it'd be a health roll. Right.
Yeah.
Give me a -2 health roll.
Okay.
Because it is like a poison that you're probably not accustomed to.
But it was -2. I was like, I made my health, which would be 8, but it's -2, so it's 6. So no, I failed.
How strong is this poison, Colt?
You have a -2 to Dex and IQ. I don't know how long that lasts.
Oh,
I don't know either.
we'll say for a little
Cool.
bit.
Cool.
An hour.
It'll affect what happens next.
Oh
Don't
wait,
worry.
no, it's an affliction, so it lasts for your margin of failure.
Which
So
means
2 hours?
3 hours.
I think it's in minutes because this is supposed to be like a combat thing, but we
Yeah.
can adapt it to a
Oh.
non-combat situation in this case, if you think that's appropriate.
I think an hour is fine.
An hour is good.
Since
An
it's
hour will
also
work.
mixed in there with some alcohol, it probably.
An hour is fine. So you're starting to feel it. You're a little. That was a lot stronger than you were expecting. But you're not blackout or shit faced. But the
Funny.
ball is in your court.
So,
So would you like to answer the question, Miss Hoshino?
I mean, I just have water. I mean, it's not going to be that exciting, regardless. So, I mean, I can just drink my water and we can move on.
It's crazy.
What? What? That I won't say it?
Yeah, that you
What am I gonna-
revealed it. That you revealed it in the first combat, and now we're dodging every chance to talk about it. I love it. It's what she would do. It's great.
She's like, okay, hold on. She kind of like,
You're allowed to not answer if you don't want to.
Mhm.
I just think it's funny.
what's does it what what's it mean if I is this like a closure thing? Do you just need to know like why I have it for like I'm not trying to be like rude about it. I just need to know why you want to know.
I didn't think the rules of the game was you got to ask a question before you answered.
He's got you there.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Are you guys serious?
I didn't make the rules.
If you wish
I
to
don't have any underlying
abstain, then
secrets.
you may. It is, however, telling that you're disinclined to answer.
It's gonna be telling regardless of what I say.
Perhaps not.
I stole it. Okay? I stole it. If I had known that it was your sister's suit, I wouldn't have taken it in the first place, but it was the one that fit first. So I stole it.
Figures. Dante will take another sip of his drink. And he'll just kind of turn his back. Like he's there, he's seated at the bar, but he's now got his back to them.
You all get a ping that that 200 credits have been added to your group account.
Oh.
Oh no.
I mean,
He's doing well.
downloaded the
I
right
can't wait
modifier,
to,
I guess.
I
Oh God, he's probably
will.
counting cards.
He's gonna
I will
run
go
out.
ahead. I'll ask again now that we've breached this barrier somewhat. What level of bonding do we wish to achieve in this discussion?
I feel like if we
I
could
have-
all. Oop. No, I feel like if we could all coexist in the same room, that may be the best we can hope for right now.
Would it not be best to know that the worst things then? If this is meant to be a long-term arrangement, we don't want any unspoken conflict boiling over. For example, if Mr. Ibiki is going to resent Miss Hoshino for our entire tenure together, then perhaps this is not the best arrangement.
Well, it's not exactly my decision now, is it? And he's very purposefully not looking at any of them.
Emmett starts getting a little like frustrated. Like, you know what, Dante, you're like supposed to be a professional, and you're supposed to be able to like, you know, handle these conflicts in these world-ending events. And like, I understand that like this can be really like really shocking and jarring, and I understand that you have a lot going on, but like everyone has a lot going on. The world like kind of ended and turned over. And no, we're just trying to do our best and to make a living. And you know, it has not been easy for most of us. I think that is a safe assumption that most of us have not had it well off. We have lost people, things have gone wrong. And you know, you could be a little fucking nicer, okay?
Alright. Time to blow up.
Roll the blow up.
I failed on 2. I failed on 2. Alright. Hold on, I have to think about how he's gonna do this, because that was such a nice way of saying that, but Dante's...
Emmett's not a mean person, but he's
No.
just...
He's also drunk.
Yes,
Are
that
we
is-
doing
drunk
like
now.
low gravity? Like,
that is the thing,
or
right?
high gravity, I mean.
I think things start to float around Dante. Just as like you can see him clench and unclench his fist, and he's trying so hard, but as you finally say you could be a little fucking nicer, he turns around. And there are tears streaming from his face. You fucking tell me that when your family gets murdered in front of your face and you could do nothing! He stands up abruptly. Pick a team name, I don't fucking care. He walks out.
Dante,
So-
wait!
Go on.
Can I run after him or not?
Yeah.
You can
I
try.
think Emmett is also gonna, like... Then just quit!
Seems so spicy.
I think the gravity switches to heavy when he says that.
I think Emmett also, like,
Nice.
stands up, too.
Several
And
glasses break.
Emmett's not, like, super, like, muscly strong, but he does have, like, a really good lift stat, so I think he's holding up against the gravity pretty well.
Yeah.
Give me
It was-
a strength roll.
Want, like,
Someone
a...
with good glasses.
Just a
too.
flat
Got it.
strength.
No, I add a whole bunch of stuff. If I'm doing lift and stuff, I
Oh
add
yeah,
a bunch
you do.
because I'm fit and I
yeah.
have lifting.
So it'd be lifting DC 15. Give me a lifting roll.
Fit, I get to add +1.
I mean,
and
you have
then-
a lifting stat. here.
Is it in my skills?
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
DC 15.
15, and then I get to... My fit lets me...
Oh, you add more to that?
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
Well... No, maybe.
You had to
Fit.
DC.
Yeah, that's
Add your lift strength to your ordinary
No.
strength. No.
Elf is-
It's just 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just my lift strength.
Okay. Sick.
Okay, that is a 11. So
Yeah. You are withstanding this pressure that would make some of the weaker members. Rini, I also need you to make a I guess it would be lifting.
Can I? I'm really determined to try and catch up with him, just to like talk with him one-on-one before he completely storms out. Would
He
I?
stopped.
Oh, he stopped.
Oh, he stopped?
His words halted him in his tracks, and that's when the gravity shifted.
Okay. So Rini, I
Sorry.
need you to make me you would have to crit on it to be able to move freely.
Well, I was gonna say, would I be able to try and like use? I don't know if that would just make him more mad. If I used the suit to go against it to like talk, like go to him and talk to him, but I don't know if that's just gonna make it.
I don't think
Words.
you'd be able to.
No. Okay.
Because you spent the charge of his power when you used it.
Oh.
And just
Oh wait,
to
is
warn
it 2
you,
charges?
it would piss him the fuck off.
Yeah. I don't think I will. I think she'll just try and talk to him. Well, never mind. I'll do this
No.
first. Oh yeah, no, that's not. That's an 11.
Yeah.
It
So
was-
you're brought down at least to a knee, but
It
you can
was
still talk
the-
to him.
Then just quit that got him to stop, though.
Okay.
Damn.
Dante, look, I think that you and I don't know why I said it like that. That you and I should talk, like one-on-one, about this whole suit thing, please. It's gonna completely destroy the team otherwise, and I don't want to do that to these guys, and I don't want it to happen to either of us. I don't want to be one to cause more problems than I already do.
Dante
please.
is you can see from behind he's like holding his face, but he's holding specifically the side that's injured.
Mhm.
And his fists clench and unclench, and finally he lets the high gravity go, and things kind of settle into place,
Mhm.
and his shoulders shake. I can't quit.
then you need to figure it out.
And,
At least enough to respect people.
So I hear you have a broken radio.
And right,
Can we?
right as Edison says that, everyone here. Oh my goodness, everyone here hears a massive explosion, followed by the entire floor of the room. Feels like the entire planet starts shaking violently. Any glasses that were on the table that Dante didn't break with his gravity fall off and shatter as well. The radio
Damn it.
falls off the edge, hits the ground, and starts up.
Oh, never mind.
Hib rolls back in with a little bag of credits with him, but he rolls back in, his little digital face, the eyes big and concerning. They quickly turn into one of those little triangles with the exclamation point in it. And Pib rolls in and goes, "Warning, all active Vanguard members in the area, please respond. Hollow incursion has been detected in your area. Please make your way to the Neon District, find and exterminate the Hollow threat. Threat level is yet to be calculated, so please proceed with caution and keep your team close.
Where was it?
We are estimating at least captain level."
Captain captain level. We're
All
not-
hands on deck. And that's where we're gonna end the session.
No resolution.
It's so funny that I have planned every time. I'm like, okay, this will be the cliffhanger session that kind of pulls them away into something next session. Every time I've done that so far, Dante and Rini decide to start talking about the suit.
It's a big thing.
It is, and I
Season
love
one-
it.
It's the season 1 conflict.
It really is.
Yeah, and then
Uh,
the season 2 conflict still involves Rini.
Yeah.
She just can't stay out of trouble.
I'm sorry.
But so that's gonna do it for this session. Hope you guys enjoy, because next one's gonna be juicy, the next one that I run. But also it looks like things are picking up in all 3 of our campaigns right now. So if you don't want to miss a beat, follow us on Twitch, follow us on Spotify, where you won't get these current sessions, but you will eventually, and then you can binge them all based off the campaign of your choosing. Or if you want all these sessions and you can't make the live session, the live show, just subscribe to us on YouTube. You know, I mean, it's free. You get everything. You get updated, and if you end up not liking it, you can just unsubscribe.
The power of choice.
I know, it's crazy. Also, it's fun, and you get to see when our editing messes up, the little like bits and little gags that I do to kind of like recap. It's very fun, very enjoyable.
Or if you're like me and you're like, oh, I want more content from these guys, but I want something with a ending and a resolution. Have I got a little surprise for you? We have our very first campaign as a group together, Udvin. Well, I guess our first finished campaign, Udvin, out on all of our platforms as well. So if you're a binger of podcasts, enjoy, go check that out.
And it is everywhere. It has really cool cover art, made by yours truly and Julia, and just super talented.
No, you.
But anyone have anything else to say, Julia?
I brought my
That's
gallon.
a lot of water.
I brought my gallon.
Nice.
This is
you
my
know
gallon
water.
jug. You should drink water because it's really good for you, especially after you have a good cry/yell session. You should definitely drink water.
And it's great for the throat after you yell. It's fantastic. But aside from that, everyone have a good night, and let's just do one last wish for Erin to have a great happy birthday.
Murph.
Perfect, I did it! Good night, everyone.
Look at that.
We'll see you